Ends at 8:25, so make sure you're listening and be caller 10.
Every morning, Miguel and Holly reveal Charlotte's deepest, darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you ever want to get your confession in, text it to us, put the word hits with your message, and then send it to 96893.
Here's the first Queen City confession. I don't trust my friend anymore. A friend came to visit from California and brought some edibles with them. Yesterday afternoon, I decided to try one. And let's just say it hit way harder than I expected. I was so out of it that I ended up going to the bathroom in my cat's litter box.
Oh, what?
Thankfully, my boyfriend didn't come over last night, or I would have had to explain the unexplainable. Lesson learned, I'm never again taking anything that isn't bought from right here in Charlotte.
I mean, you always got to watch out what you're putting in your body, right? Like,
yeah.
how is that your friend's fault? That's, you got to do some research.
Yeah, you got to know what you are taking, especially for even legal substances.
Correct.
Because you never know how your body chemistry is going to react to something different that you're not used to.
Right. Yikes.
Here's another Queen City confession. I've been married for over a decade, and lately I've started to feel this itch I didn't see coming. My best friend just went through a divorce, and now she's in her casual partners phase. She's going out, living it up, and every time we grab lunch, I get jealous hearing her stories. Meanwhile, my bedroom life with my husband is basically non-existent. I can't stop thinking about how I wasted my 20s being responsible instead of having fun and being more adventurous in the bedroom. Now I feel like I've missed my chance.
That's a tough one. Maybe you need to stop hanging out with your friend for just a little while she goes through this.
Or maybe it's time to spice things up with your husband.
Both. Definitely. You know that they say that divorce is contagious.
Mm.
Like a friend or two get divorced and then suddenly you're like, well, how are we doing? So just be cautious there a little bit. And from the other side of it, yes, it seems like that person is having a fantastic time, but it's also like a sad, fantastic time.
Yeah, it can be. I was just reading a study about how people are having to go to therapy because of how often they're getting ghosted because of dating apps. And so, yeah, those casual encounters sound exciting, but you get to go home to your husband and she's going home to a phone full of empty text messages and promises. And this also can be a way for you to talk to your husband and be like, hey, so, Melinda's having a real good time. Maybe let's do something a little different. Let's role play a little bit. You pick me up at Harris Teeter at the deli aisle.
Oh boy. Oh, well, I didn't know we were going all there, but
I'm just saying, just try something different.
Yes.
Here's the last Queen City confession. I'm at my breaking point with my boyfriend's dog.
Oh.
Every weekend he comes over and every weekend he brings his dog. It is a nightmare. The dog is wild, completely unruly, and it does not get along with my cat. I spend the entire time stressed out trying to keep them separated. And honestly, it makes me dread our weekends together. And here's the thing. He absolutely adores his dog. It's his baby. I feel like if I say you can't bring your dog over anymore, he'll take it as me rejecting him too. I don't know how to tell him that it's his dog and my cat just don't mix without it blowing up into a bigger issue.
Well, you got to put some boundaries up because clearly your boyfriend's not putting boundaries up with the dog. And you will drive yourself crazy. This is the time in the relationship to really say, hey, we got to have a little talk about how this is going down. And if he gets defensive and won't hear you, that's not a great sign in a person in general that you might want to be with. But like, you have to be open and honest about this because you're just going to get resentful.
And remember, just because you're dating doesn't mean that you're supposed to be married. Dating is to figure out how does this person get through conflict, through adversity. And if they can't sit through a conversation like this,
maybe not the person for you.
If you got a confession you want to get off your chest, text hits and your secret to 96893. All right, it's 7:14 and I have been waiting to talk to Mandy because this got real crazy on the Miguel and Holly Instagram. So remember, she's the teacher who's in her 30s, and all of a sudden this former student who's in his 20s slid up into her DMs on Snapchat and was like, hey girl, how you doing?